Most Americans understand the price, or they know the price of a barrel of crude oil. Hear it on the stock market all the time. Plus, it's directly related to what we pay at the pump for the gas that we use in our cars and trucks. Now, what you may not be aware of is that only 40% of crude oil is used for what we get at the pump. We use stuff every day just in our houses that are based on crude oil. That's the building block to start this whole stuff. And by the way, let me just remind you that since the inauguration of Joe Biden, crude oil prices have gone up just about every day. It's increased almost 15% or right around that since his inauguration day. And you're going to see this at the gas pump. That's what we always really identify. It's going to continue because when you reduce the supply and you don't reduce the demand, prices are going to increase. Capitalism 101. One of my complaints on the left is they never give us alternatives. And don't give me that crap about electric cars and stuff. Okay, I'm not going to pay double for a car, and there's not enough, battery stations. So we're nowhere near ready to move to a true alternative in any regard. Yet, Joe Biden, his partner Lurch, John Kerry, they're going at this thing as hard as they can to destroy jobs, to destroy values in your life you don't even realize, and they don't care. Because a very basic principle of Democrats, it seems to me, is the earth is way more important than you or your family. So you know what? If saving the earth means you lose your job and you're thrown out in the streets, sorry, it's worth it. Well, it's not to me. There's got to be a little better balance. Anyway, let me get back to the value of oil that's beyond the gas that you put in your car. You can't imagine what all's created from crude oil. The two big areas would be plastics and rubber. I mean, think about all the stuff that comes from that. And crude oil is the basic building block used in the manufacturing of all plastics and rubbers. And I always laugh at my environmentalist friends who just glory in the thought of the day we're on renewables to run our cars. The problem is the tires, buddy, based on crude oil, and a lot of it. And by the way, the only alternative we found so far for a crude oil that's in rubbers is the rubber tree plant over in Southeast Asia. And so our environmentalists, are they going to destroy all those trees that will only help us for a limited time? No, of course not. They don't even think about that. I don't know what they're saying about that. But listen, ladies, most of your makeup stuff, and some guys, comes from crude oil. Your lotions and perfumes, nail polish, that kind of stuff. Kids' crayons, plus kids' boots from you get the point, okay? There's much more here than just the gas you're putting in your car. And just remember that Democrats don't care about you when it comes to this. It's only about Mother Earth and making sure she feels better.